Today is day 63, and I have 1,486 total views. And yesterday, my coach asked me one question, which points to my under earning and how it affects every single area of my life. My name is Gerald, and I am Money Drunk. Let's get right into it. And I know you're going to want to stay to the end because this is where I uncover the work that I need to do. This shines the spotlight on exactly the work that I continue to need to do. So, yesterday, I was talking to my coach, and my coach asked, "So, Gerald, why haven't you raised your rates?" And I had all kinds of excuses. And I was also really impatient because I felt like we were spending way too much time on this project, on this topic. And what I found was that it really shone a spotlight on my under earning and the idea that if I charged an extra $10 for my rides, and oh, by the way, rideshare, giving rides to the airport, this is only supposed to be temporary. This is only a temporary situation. I said that 3 years ago, and I'm still saying it today. This is only temporary. So that's another layer of the excuses and rationalizations. But the thoughts that were running through my mind is, what are my clients going to think? Are they going to think I'm greedy? Are they going to think that I'm trying to take advantage of them? And are they going to think that I'm not worth it? And that's the question right there. It's not that they are going to think that I'm not worth it. It's that I'm going to believe that I'm not worth it, that I'm not worthy. There it is right there. It pops up again. Gerald's not worthy. And that 19-year-old is running the show once again. The 19-year-old is coming up with the story of, hey, Gerald, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And you should have been this, you should have been that. And, you could have been making mid six figures by now if you had just done what you should have done back in 1989. Okay. So, but here I am today. So, how do I move forward? And I can continue to let that 19-year-old run the show and continue to let him run my life. But what I should be doing, or what my 19-year-old self thinks I should be doing, is not what I want to do today. What I want to do today is I want to be a coach. I want to be a financial coach. I want to help people with their financial anxiety. I want to help people with their money blocks. I want to help them break through, because this has been an area in my life that I've been so scared of, so frightened of. And now I'm starting to do the work and put the pieces together. And I know that this is my calling. I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But that 19-year-old says, no, 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 Gerald, you should have been a stock analyst on Wall Street. No, I shouldn't have. That's not, that's a lie. That's a lie. But that ego part of myself keeps trying to run the show and keeps trying to convince me that that's what I'm supposed to be doing and that's what I should be doing. But the truth is that's, like I said, it's just a lie. It's not true. So, what can I do instead? Well, I can continue to dismantle that 19-year-old self. It's not really another certification that's going to get me there. It's not going to be more knowledge that's going to get me there. Yesterday, I talked about this quote about since 1985, this guy has stopped thinking about, worrying, and catastrophizing about money, and that's exactly what I want. And by doing this work, that's what I'm going to be able to grow towards. That's what I'm moving towards. That's what all of this is moving towards. And the 19-year-old self wants to stay stuck in ego. It wants to ruminate up in my mind and it wants me to think about the past and regret the past instead of continuing to focus on the future. And here's what I want to do. And oh, by the way, here's a plan on how I'm going to be able to do that as well too. And yeah, I know everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. But at the same time, all I need to do is take the next step. And that fear, that 19-year-old boy is telling me that it's not safe, that it's not safe to take that next step, that what will people think? Um, who would Gerald be if he wasn't broke? And and listen, the 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 really the point is that I have to take that next step. I have to continue to do the work. Again, it's not going to be something external that I need to do. It's not a better job, or it's not having more clients or having my first client or anything external. It's the internal work that I still need to do. I still need to recognize when that inner child, when that 19-year-old kid lurches up and says, "Hey, you're doing it wrong." And I have to say, "Hey, Gerald, it's okay. You're okay. You're going to be all right." And continue to move forward. Take in that deep breath and know that this fear that's gripping me so tightly, this fear will move on. And that is the practice. But I got to keep on doing that work. And it's the inner work that I have to do. It's, yeah, I do want to. There's a lot more that I need to learn. There is a lot more. I do want to get certified. There are all these external things that I do want to happen. But first comes the internal work. It's one step at a time. And until I can truly believe that I deserve these things, that I deserve to have clients, I deserve to have a job and a career that is fulfilling to me. I deserve that. And I deserve to empower people to change their relationship with money. I deserve that. And the more and more that I can do that inner work, the more and more that noise is going to be turned down on that unuseful thought that I'm not worthy, that I don't deserve it. So if this video meant anything to you, if you identified with anything in this video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. And also down below, there's also a link to schedule a call with me. Go ahead and schedule that call. Let's talk about the money blocks. Let's talk about the financial anxiety. Let's talk about the financial shame and why it stops you from taking that next step that you want for your career, for your family, for your uh, for your fulfillment. And join me on this journey as I continue to get money sober. And watch this next video here, because I know that you are going to absolutely love it, because it gave me such joy and fulfillment to create it.